it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
I was talking about regular season, then.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, so you wearing red? Yeah, I can see it. That one white, red, white. What you wearing? That's black. That's all black. All right. No, white pants. I'm wearing all blue. No, go back. When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot, and you know we got nope, hey, unless they ain't low yet. Those are red pants right there. Where you at now? It might be. That's white. Yeah, that's white. That'll go black. All black right there. Leave it right there. No, it must be a delay then, because what you trying to do? No, that's gray. That's black.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Carolina Panthers.
Hey, broadcast is up, yo.
We'll punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's get to the NFC Championship this year. Come on. It ain't working?
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, McNabb. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Lynch. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on
second down now. It's Lynch. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
McNabb to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now McNabb. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the gun, here's McNabb. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. On 1st and 10, McNabb. This will be caught inside the 10. Another good gain. That's now 55 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw, McNabb toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. And this one is right through. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
All right. Alright, let me try. Let me see it. Is it working? Oh, okay. Dan, you back? I don't think he is. Hey, Dan, come back. Tell Dan. If Dan come back, tell him I went. I don't know. He just said, "Hold 1 second." If I gotta use the bathroom, so 1 second. Yeah, that would be smart. Yeah. Nah, cause that way he can you don't hear it double. But I see what you're saying too.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 11. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll look to throw here. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. First down, the run with Lynch. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. McNabb. And his throw here's incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass, excellent job. Way to knock it down.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's McNabb. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Now it's McNabb. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here is Lynch on 3rd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Now back to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. draw play. Tomlinson. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, it's Tomlinson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency.
That's for me.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Now that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. They'll run on first down. Tomlinson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. 2nd and 13. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll drop the throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Fuck, good tackle, boy.
That's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Back to the ground. This time Lynch.
Oh, come on, man.
First down as they'll get to him at about
Running
the
into my own
33.
fucking
It'll be a
teammate.
gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Man, in real life, he's gonna hold that bitch. Oh, fuck.
Trying to shake off the interception.
I see,
He'll look
bro.
to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. It's down. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Focus, bro. Long game, long game, long game.
24 yards.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
They'll run. Tomlinson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far.
Opportunities, bro.
Not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him. And he'll take it.
He get the front. Yo, I should have challenged that play. I didn't get that first down with Lynch, bro.
6-yard touchdown.
Good, man. That should have been a
His
fucking
guys can
first
now
down.
take the lead with the extra point. And they're able to run it in. It's starting
Opportunities in the red zone. I cannot execute.
Got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Gotta execute, bro. Gotta execute, man.
Over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Oh no! Come on! Let's go ahead and press this.
I'm seeing my nigga get bumped on the route, dog.
On just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday press it a little bit. This might be the case.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Second and 10. And he will find his man on the outside.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8.
56 to Muck, boy. 56. Check 56. You ain't doing nothing today.
He'll look to throw.
Incomplete.
He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, a nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And this is Tomlinson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's a 2nd and 7. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. This is caught inside.
I wish my niggas can hold the ball like that, bro. Oh my God, bro. I couldn't play that any better, dog.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Niggas just holding balls now. They do an update, like, help me.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Nope, it can't be. Can't be.
Coverage was very good
I was going to give it to you.
Nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Drops this off to Tomlinson, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play?
Yo, what is it about user games? This game want to act stupid, bro. What the fuck, bro? Y'all about to see this dumb shit. Yo, get the fuck out of here. That shit ain't ever done. That shit ain't never done that, bro.
38 on 2nd and 10.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck, dude?
Back to throw.
Right.
Right.
That's on me, bro. I'm just.
Deep left side. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. A play fake. Now McNabb. He'll buy some time right.
Why'd I throw it? Why'd I throw it?
Intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a potential
Why'd I throw it? Why'd I throw it, bro?
Very good field position late in this first half.
I'm expecting him to, I was expecting him to bite the moment I took off, and he didn't, bro.
On first down, Tomlinson. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
2nd and 1. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Back to throw here. And an alley to run. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll look to throw. Going for a right side here, complete. That's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Mike 56, Mike 56. You don't want none.
They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Ready. To Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. It's going to be a long day. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Yeah, let's go sack lunch.
He'll look to throw.
Shit.
He'll be caught at the 10-yard line. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out, and the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half.
Help me out.
They were down at the half.
Get that block.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 65 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
No luck going for 2 last time, so they'll just kick the extra point here. And he bangs it through and makes it a 17-13 ball game.
I don't know why they be giving the kickers dreads and shit, and when you look at their picture, they white as a motherfucker.
This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Again, it's Tomlinson. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. That's going to be a safety. Then, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. This is brought in at the 21.
It's a long game. Long game, man. It's a long game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of
First
the
of
ball,
all,
right?
I'm trying to figure out why my man was spotted.
The
Like he didn't run back to the ball.
They might want to do
of
the
course,
same
it makes
thing
a
to
perfect
control the
down.
game offensively, put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Tomlinson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Rolling to his right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And avoids the contact by sliding. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Tomlinson. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and 8. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Yeah, it's nice, bro. It's a nice looking stadium. Definitely nice.
Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Plenty of them.
So his 2nd field goal in the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now.
Come on, bro. I'll keep running.
Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
What's the 17? Bro, this game is against me, bro. Up.
56. Cut.
Following the penalty, Lynch.
I keep
And
running
he'll
to
get
my
this one
lineman,
up
bro.
to about
What
his
is
14.
going
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Panthers on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 14. To throw, McNabb. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
56, Mike, 56, right there, right there. Watch the cross.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. And a penalty flag is down to the backfield as they finally bring him to the turf. But I'm not sure this is going to stand. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now it's Tomlinson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Check the backer, check the backer. Check that.
They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Ward. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll look to throw here.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On 1st down, it's McNabb. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's McNabb. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Check 33, 33. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Hey, check my 33. Check my 33.
On 1st and 10, McNabb. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now McNabb. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. McNabb. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
All right, go through plays and all that stuff.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a first down throw, McNabb. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's McNabb. And it's complete to Mitchell. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's McNabb. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. McNabb to throw. He finds Lynch. It's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Out of the gun, McNabb. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 6 yards away. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. On first down, Tomlinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They go again to Tomlinson. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs, and that girds them for a championship run in the future?
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.